If this presentation has been posted in your course, it means that your instructor has requested proctoring for one or more of their exams. Please follow all of the directions. Action is required to take your exam. Proctoring means that you must be observed while you take an exam. If your instructor communicates an additional option to test on campus at a certain date and time, you do not have to choose proctoring. It's completely up to you. Signing up to take a proctored exam is an easy two-step process. Step 1 is selecting your preferred proctor and scheduling an appointment to take your exam. You have to decide which proctoring style you are most comfortable with. You have the option between face-to-face with a person right there with you or online via ProctorU. Please be aware that for online proctoring, you will have to have the necessary equipment such as headphones and webcam, as well as a secure and reliable internet connection. We do not advise for our nursing students to take their exams at the hospital due to the firewall protection that they have at hospitals. You will run into problems. The first option that you have is registering with the CSU Testing Center, which is a face-to-face proctor. Please go to testing.columbusstate.edu to schedule your exam if that's the proctor you are choosing. Please be aware that they have limited capacity and therefore you need to register early. Scheduling with the CSU Testing Center is easy. Visit testing.columbusstate.edu and select proctored exams for CSU online courses. Select Schedule My Exam and select CSU Proctored Exams for online courses in the drop-down menu. Select your preferred time and date. White slots mean appointments are available, gray fields are not available. Make sure that the time and date that you are selecting lies within the exam window that the instructor has specified. If you don't match the times, it could be that you won't be able to take your exam at the time that you've selected. ProctorU is another one of our options. Please be aware that it's either or. You don't have to choose the testing center in ProctorU and another proctor. It's one choice out of all of them. ProctorU is a fully online proctor. Testing as well as registering for your exam is done completely online. If you are choosing ProctorU as your proctor and have never taken an exam through them before, please do a test run before you schedule your exam in order to figure out if your equipment is working properly with their system. To schedule your exam with ProctorU, please visit ProctorU.com. I will also provide a PDF that's called How It Works in the announcements of the course. If you have any questions regarding the proctoring process with ProctorU, please reach out to me. The third and final option you have is to take the test at another proctor site. Which proctor site you choose is up to you as long as it's an official proctor site approved by the Center of Online Learning. The CSU Testing Center and ProctorU are only two of many options. You can take your exam at other testing sites near you that offer proctoring services in an educational setting, but they must be approved in advance by the Center of Online Learning. Family members and friends do not qualify as proctors. Finding locations. The CSU Testing Center and ProctorU are pre-approved locations, as are any of the testing centers at USG Schools, Columbus Technical College, and the Fort Benning Education Center. You can also run a search with NCTA as well as a Google search by entering your location plus proctor services or testing center. You should come up with a lot of hits. There are a couple of things that you should consider before scheduling your exam. Please be aware that some testing locations might not allow for you to use certain resources. even if the instructor allows for them. For example, the CSU Testing Center doesn't allow for students to bring ebooks or computers or cell phones, and ProctorU is not compatible with the Respondus Lockdown browser. Other sites might have other rules. It's your responsibility to find a proctor that matches your exam needs. Also, some proctors might not have availability for the dates of your exams, so scheduling in a timely manner is essential. Once you have successfully completed step 1 by scheduling your exam, you can move on to step number 2. Submit your online proctoring form to the Center of Online Learning. Please take this step after scheduling your exam with your proctor, not before, as you have to include your confirmed testing times and dates in the proctor form. You'll also have to give us information about who your proctor is, their title, their phone number, and so on. Submitting your proctor form doesn't mean that we will schedule an appointment for you. It means that we are aware that you are planning to take your exam with the proctor, and it ensures that we supply the password and instructions to the proctor ahead of time. Scheduling your exam is still your responsibility. Your proctor form is due no later than 5 business days ahead of your exam. Any student who submits their form within those 5 days prior to the exam will be charged a late fee. Any form submitted 2 business days or less before the exam cannot be processed. Your proctoring forms are mandatory in order to take your exam, no matter which proctor you are choosing. The CSU online proctor form is located in My CSU, which used to be CougarNet. It's not located in Cougar View. Please make sure you have all of your proctor information at hand before submitting the form. Instructions on how to get to the form are posted on this slide. Important additional information. Please be aware that proctoring is not free of charge at most locations. Proctoring fees vary by proctor site. Some public libraries offer services for free, but usually you should expect to pay $20 to $50 per test, depending on your location. The CSU Testing Center's fees, as well as ProctorU fees, are listed on their website.